Hello everyone, we're gonna go through the Brooklyn Bridge, starting from the Brooklyn side, and we're entering through the entrance from Washington Street, which is on the underpass of the Brooklyn Bridge. So let's take a look. See you soon. Alright, we're walking on the Brooklyn Bridge now. Building. Hey everyone, so we're looking out from the Brooklyn side on the Brooklyn Bridge. So I'm gonna basically just rattle off some interesting facts on this bridge. In the beginning, when they built this bridge, the name Brooklyn Bridge was not the original name. They actually had names like the Great East River Bridge, the Great East River Suspension Bridge, and the New York and Brooklyn Bridge. So a lot of different names until they officially crowned it the Brooklyn Bridge in 1915. And here you see some items that are for sale on the Brooklyn Bridge. You're gonna see miscellaneous vendors as we go toward the Manhattan side, which they sell a range of stuff from food to items like this, where you can bring home for tourists. All right, another interesting fact about the Brooklyn Bridge is that when it first opened, they had to prove to the people that it's a safe bridge to walk over. So obviously the famous P.T. Barnum of the circus, he marched 21 elephants across the Brooklyn Bridge in May of 1884 to show just how strong this bridge was. And another interesting fact that many people don't know is that there is a time capsule buried somewhere inside the Brooklyn side. I believe it's under the Anchorage. And this capsule was put in place for the celebrations in 1983. And it's not supposed to be reviewed until 2080. Now, the two towers that were built to hold up the bridge, they sit on top of something called a caisson, which is that base, which is dig into supposedly the bedrock to prevent any shifts and allow it to remain very stable. Now, the Manhattan side tower doesn't sit on top of a bedrock like the Brooklyn side. What happened was that the Manhattan side is sitting on basically sand. The reason for this is because digging on the Brooklyn side to get into the bedrock, because it's a disease that people suffer from digging so far below the earth. It's called caisson disease. That they decided that it was better not to do it that way. So, in short, the Manhattan side sits on sand, and the Brooklyn side sits on bedrock. So maybe we should move to Brooklyn. All right, so we're crossing after the first tower, we're heading toward the last tower, which is the second tower. And another fun fact, well, not fun, but a tragic fact that happened was that after the Brooklyn Bridge opened, I think it's within the 6 to 7 day opening to the public, there's a rumor that the bridge was going to collapse. So a stampede happened where 12 people were killed in the crush. And this was pretty tragic because it was just open. So imagine the confusion that people had back then. You know, they'd never seen a bridge this long and spanning two of the islands. And I think any one of us, we were living at that time, would also panic if we heard that the bridge was going to collapse. And you look right here, that's the Manhattan Bridge. That's the steel bridge that was built after the Brooklyn Bridge. So we can take a walk at that one on the next video. But that is the Manhattan Bridge right next to us. All right, now we're heading toward the last tower. And after this, we'll be heading into Manhattan. So usually the bridge is really crowded actually. Today it was not that bad, I believe, because I went during midday maybe, and for some reason it wasn't as crowded. But you can imagine back then when they didn't divide the bike lanes. Now the bike lanes are below the bridge, but back then there used to be bikers, people walking in both directions, and it was crowded. So it was a lot of hassle to walk across the bridge. But right now it's a lot better now that they divide the bike lanes. beautiful. And here we have a good old New York City firefighter truck going up the Brooklyn Bridge. All right, and now we're in the Manhattan side, heading down toward City Hall, which is the mayor's headquarters of New York City. More vendors, as you can see, and it gets more crowded too as we're moving toward the Manhattan side. Oh yeah, it looks like it's party time. As you can see, the Manhattan side is getting lively and more people coming onto the bridge. As you can see, over here it splits into both ways. The right side will lead you to pretty much the same place. This side kind of toward the office buildings of the government buildings. And then the left side is more toward the mayor's office, which is the City Hall. So this is the end where you walk off and you'll be basically right in smack into Manhattan. And here's a staircase that also leads you out of the Brooklyn Bridge. It basically goes into the underpass. So let's take a look. So it's just another way out of the Brooklyn Bridge. If you go to the right, this is Chinatown, New York City Chinatown. And if you head toward the other way is Lower Manhattan, which leads you into the City Hall area also, just like what we saw before. So, well, this is the end of the trip on the Brooklyn Bridge. Hope you subscribe, like, and hit that notification button. I will see you soon.